Hi everyone, I'm Sky, and have you ever experienced jealousy in the fandom? Whether it be because of your artistic talent, content creation skills, fursuit making, or even just being an adorable little bean? Well, this video might just be for you. So this can apply to pretty much any subculture, community, and of course in day-to-day life as well. But I wanted to cover this within the fandom because I think it happens a lot more than we think it does. Before I get to some examples, it's important to understand why some furs could end up resenting someone for doing well in whatever it is they're doing. Jealousy by default usually occurs when someone feels they're lacking something that they believe will make them feel happier. For some, it could be owning certain things they currently don't have, and this can make them angry that you have it, and they don't. It could be something that makes them feel safe, because jealousy isn't always out of spite or envy, but sometimes out of fear. This can lead to these people making unnecessary decisions as a result of these feelings, and this in turn could taint the relationship they had with the person they were jealous of. These decisions could be choosing to avoid the person who is quote unquote making them feel this way, it could be turning on them and peer pressuring them to give you something, or it could be trying to hurt them to make yourself feel better because, or at least temporarily, the person you were jealous of now feels just as low as you do. Long story short, it doesn't benefit anyone, and one thing I hold dear to my heart is, if you step on people to get higher up in the world, you'll meet the same people on your way back down. No one benefits from jealousy in the end. So how does this apply to the fandom? The fandom is full of incredible talents and some of the friendliest of people. However, it can be a deeply confusing place at times. I've seen popularity being driven to things we all know are wrong. I've met countless artists online and some of them had nasty personalities. I've seen fursuit makers get shut down because of illegal things they were doing. I don't need to talk a drama we've all seen, but I do understand to a certain degree why hardworking and talented furs can get deflated or even agitated, that it feels like their efforts aren't equally getting the community's attention. I mean, I get it. If you spend hours working on a video and no one sees it, it sucks. The best thing you can do is be proud of the content you make regardless of how well it does on the platform, despite how popular someone else's video is. If it makes you happy, then that's all that matters. But the worst thing you can do is compare it to channels all over YouTube that have a bigger audience. Comparison is a thief for joy, and that saying exists for a reason. You weren't born jealous, but at some point in your life something happened and you started chasing after that thing you thought you needed. Money, fame, partner, and all of these things are behind the obstacle. The person you think is blocking you from getting those things in life. It's toxic to do that to yourself, because ultimately, unless you learn to be comfortable just being you, being with yourself, you're always going to be chasing that next best thing. Oh, I've got the partner. Now I want money. I want all the money in the world. The ego is very good at this. When I first started making furry videos, I actually worked with a couple other furry content creators. My channel picked up steam pretty fast, but they weren't moving at the same pace. This is when I first noticed jealousy in the fandom. Some of those furries didn't stick around, and some of them even abandoned their channel out of being angry at the comparison. One furry even made a rant video about me and made fun out of one of the videos I uploaded, but they took it down when it got them a lot of hate. Can you see how it can lead to some furs becoming hostile? I didn't do anything to harm these people, but they reacted as though I did because of how jealousy made them feel deep down. It can go this way sometimes, but it doesn't have to. They could have asked for help and I would have given it to them. But some just wanted to use me for collab videos so my name might help their channel. In a way, it's a good thing that I moved on because it helped me to find the furs that really care about me and are happy for the hard work I put into my videos. I found what I love to do, and that's the first thing that anyone or any fur needs to do. The second thing is to shape your life to accommodate that thing you love so that you can do more of it. If you want to be better at something or be able to focus more energy on it, then you need to get rid of energy vampires, which could be in the form of people that don't believe in you, getting rid of unhelpful habits, and getting rid of things that you do that are holding you back from putting more energy into that one thing that could be game changing for you if you gave it the appropriate amount of time. Now when it comes to fursuits, this can have a large percentage of the fandom feeling jealous or left out. That's because there's a belief out there for some reason that if you don't have a fursuit then you're not part of the fandom. A lot of furs genuinely feel excluded because they don't have an adorable costume of their own. Makes sense because these costumes are expensive and most people can't afford one. So when they see post after post of fursuit pictures getting a boatload of likes, it can make them feel like they're so far outside of the subculture. But rest assured, if you don't have a fursuit, you're 100% a part of this fandom still. And some of the nicest furs I've met didn't even have one. I never judge any fur for what they have or don't have, because I believe we are all an equal part of this community and all make it what it is. So what about the people that know they're jealous but don't know what to do to improve their mental health? The first thing to understand is that you shouldn't feel ashamed or guilty for feeling that way. After all, we're all human. Well, Some of us are, and we're going to feel a mixed bag of emotions in our lifetime. The second thing you need to do is forgive yourself. Your current circumstances, whatever that may be, can change for the better real soon. And lastly, change your perspective on the people you were jealous of, and instead be inspired and encouraged to take steps in your own life to get closer to the things that you want as well. Do these things and your relationships with other furries and people out there in the world will change, and you'll start to enjoy life a bit more as well. If you're an upcoming fursuiter, look forward to that fursuit. If you're an artist, keep making great art. If you're a fursuit maker, keep making amazing costumes and expanding this community. If you're everything in between, be good. Hopefully this has shed some light on an issue some furs could be facing in the fandom. If it helped you, please give it a like and maybe share it with someone you think may benefit from it. If you want more content like this, hit subscribe and check out my other videos, as I make plenty of discussion videos as well and have lots of random fluff on the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. See ya!